If you've ever been around Southeast Asian cooking, you know that smell. That incredible, sweet, almost grassy aroma. That's pandan, and a lot of people call it the vanilla of the East. But today, we're not just staying in the kitchen. We're going to uncover the hidden story of this amazing leaf. So let's dive right in and explore the science behind that incredible scent.
Right, because that familiar smell, that's just the tip of the iceberg. For centuries, this simple green leaf has been used in ways that have absolutely nothing to do with flavoring cakes or rice. It's got this long history of wellness and healing. So the real question is, what's the secret behind its power?
So you can really think of pandan as having two different lives. On one side, you've got what we all know. It's a fantastic aromatic, a flavor enhancer, and a natural green food coloring. But then on the other side, there's its traditional role as a soothing, cleansing, and even healing agent. How can one humble plant wear so many different hats?
To really understand its potential, we have to look inside the leaf itself. It's not just fragrant water in there. It's actually packed with compounds that can have a real impact on our bodies. And this is where that ancient traditional wisdom starts to meet modern science.
Okay, so here's a key term to get your head around: bioactive compounds. These are basically the active ingredients in plants. Now, they're not your typical vitamins or minerals, but they are these powerful little chemicals that can play a huge role in keeping us healthy and even preventing disease. And as it turns out, pandan is just loaded with them.
What's really fascinating here is how all this stuff works together. You've got your essential vitamins, like A and C, which are awesome for immune support and skin health. Then you have these powerful antioxidants, flavonoids and polyphenols, which are kind of like bodyguards for your cells, fighting off damage. Throw in some dietary fiber for a happy gut, and top it all off with those special bioactive compounds we just talked about, things like glycosides and essential oils, which are the real secret weapons behind many of its health effects. Okay, so with that whole nutritional arsenal packed inside, what can pandan actually do for our internal health? Let's break down some of the most important traditional uses and the science that's starting to back them up. First up, our immune system. Think of those antioxidants we just mentioned, the flavonoids and polyphenols, as the special forces for your immune defenses. They help neutralize threats and keep everything running strong. In fact, some early research is even hinting that pandan might have the ability to disrupt viruses, giving your body a little natural helping hand in the fight.
Pandan has also been a total go-to in traditional medicine for its anti-inflammatory effects. This is where compounds like glycosides really shine. They seem to help block the body's inflammation-causing chemicals, which could offer some real relief from conditions like arthritis. So instead of just masking pain, it might actually be working deeper to calm the fire of inflammation itself. Feeling a little bloated or, irregular? Well, traditionally, pandan has been used to calm the whole digestive system down. It's known to have some mild laxative properties that can help with regularity, and its soothing effect might just help relieve that uncomfortable feeling of gas and indigestion. Now, this is really interesting. Some early studies are suggesting that pandan might help manage blood sugar levels. The idea is that certain compounds in the leaves could make our cells more sensitive to insulin, basically helping our bodies use glucose more effectively. This could be a huge help for stabilizing those spikes you get after a meal. But, and this is a big but, the science here is still very, very new. We definitely need more research to know for sure. But hold on. The benefits don't just stop on the inside. Pandan has a long history of being used on the outside of the body for everything from soothing your skin to keeping your mouth healthy. Thanks to its anti-inflammatory and antimicrobial properties, pandan extract has been used to soothe things like burns and minor skin infections, and it even acts as a great natural moisturizer. And for your mouth, chewing on the leaves is a traditional way to freshen your breath because it can reduce the bad bacteria that cause plaque. It's like a natural first aid kit and mouthwash, all from one plant. And this brings us full circle, right back to that unforgettable aroma that we started with, because it turns out the scent itself might be one of pandan's most powerful health benefits. You know that calming, comforting smell? Well, it's believed to have a genuine soothing effect on the mind. Drinking pandan tea or even just enjoying the aroma can help reduce feelings of stress and anxiety. Some people even believe it can help you sleep better, acting as a very mild natural sedative. Okay, after hearing all of this, you might be ready to run out and grab a bundle of pandan leaves. And that's awesome, but hold on. It is absolutely essential that we approach this with a little bit of wisdom and caution.
So here's the bottom line, and we're taking this directly from our source material to really hammer home how important it is. Always talk to a healthcare professional. This isn't just a casual suggestion, it's a vital step to make sure you're being safe, especially if you have any pre-existing health conditions or if you're taking medication.
Think of this as your safety checklist. Do your own research, for sure, but always follow that up by talking to a doctor. They can help you figure out if Pandan is right for you and make sure it won't cause any issues with anything else you're taking. And please remember, while tradition is powerful, a lot of these benefits are still being studied by scientists.
Ultimately, Pandan is just a perfect example of how an everyday ingredient can hold a whole world of potential. It reminds us that nature's pharmacy might just be hiding in plain sight, in the leaves we use for flavor or the flowers we see in the garden. It really makes you wonder, doesn't it? What other secrets are just waiting out there for us to discover?